Hello! Today we continue with our previous project, and today's task in fact is to run, reset the fault on the drive and check the communication that we can execute certain actions inside. Lexium 32, like we have it here, is set up to be controlled according to Canon Automation DSP-402 standard. For this you need to just remember the sequence of numbers which you need to send to a control word. So first sequence 6, 7, 15 to run a drive and 128 to reset the drive. We will see how this works. Let us begin. We will start with renaming our drives that it's more understandable in the project. We will also use EtherCAT task to call our program. And also now we have to configure our drives. For this example, we will use drive number 1. And we go step by step. So we click process data. We will use in future videos and also in this one, the last output and input process data. So we deselect the first, select the last. Let's move on to startup parameters. So we don't want to start in cyclic synchronous position. Let's change this, for example, to jog. And then we have to go to IO mapping. And for our example today, we will need to use control word and status word. We can go to our PLC program. And first thing, how to detect communication. You will see that there is no point of executing anything until our drive is in operational state. So what you do is type drive 01 dot v state, and here we see that number 8 equals operational. So we will add if, and then not equals 8, then return. Now here we can execute our program, and for this we will create additional action. We will use CFC for this part. And we need to call it in our main program. Now let's go to our program. To graphically and easily describe DSP-402 and how to control the drive, I've selected this programming language, although it's not my favorite, but it will do, and probably it's going to be much easier for you to understand. Additionally, we need util library. So let's briefly go to library manager, add library. And why we need it? Because we need certain operation that it's easier to understand. Word as bit. We'll call it FB drive 01 status word. So what are we going to do here is break down our status word into bits. Let's put it on input. Then we need another box. And we'll call it and this is going to be our control word assembly. So we will put this into our control word. And I see wrong naming, so let's change this. And it's going to be drive 1. Yes. Okay. And also here, let's change it to drive 1. Let's concentrate first on our control word. We need to do first 6. If we check our control word breakdown, we will see that bit 1 and 2 are enable voltage and operating state quick stop. Now this we can set to true because at the moment we will not use any of those. And if we concentrate now that we have 0, 1, 1, this equals 6. So we have first state in enabling the drive. If we now concentrate also on status word, we will see that bit 0 equals ready to switched on. So we will add box and we will connect bit 0 from status word and we will create Boolean variable bdrive 01 enable. And put it to bit 0 of our control word. 111 equals 7. If we now again concentrate on status word, we can see that bit 1 equals the drive is switched on. So when the drive is switched on, we'll connect this to bit 3, which is enable operation. You have 1, 1, 1, 1. This equals 15. You will get B02 bit out when the drive changes state to run. Now the second point is to make fault reset. If we go back to status word, we see that bit 3 equals operating state fault. Let's add additional AND. Let's connect bit 3. Let's put additional variable that we want to reset. So what we are doing now is saying if there is a fault and we say reset, send a reset, and the reset is located on bit number 7 of the control word. Bit number 7 equals 128. Let's additionally create small visualization where we can simulate those two Boolean variables and also check that we have a run or we have a fault on the drive. We don't need WebVisu, so let's delete. We can now run. Let's run. And as you can see, our logic is working. You also see on a small screen in the right corner that our drives are in fault. Drive number 1 is the left drive, and we will try to control it. Let's open our state. As you can see, we have a fault and we have a condition to reset the fault. If we now click reset, our drives go to ready, and now he's ready to be enabled. If we enable a drive, he will change state to run, and we have a confirmation that the drive is running. That's the basics how you control a drive using DSP402. You can control it in the same way any drive which is following these guidelines. And that's it for this video. In next video, we will go into first operating modes. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.